This is for non-profit founders who are trying to raise money. My question to you today is, are you building a brand or you're begging for money? Because the truth is, donors don't fund desperation, they fund impact, they fund results. And this is a very important aspect of your fundraising that you must put in mind. You don't have to go out there being desperate or trying to beg for money or trying to make people feel guilty to give you money. All you need to do is put a system in place that's going to ensure your successful funding of your nonprofit. I know this can be very difficult for someone who has never done it before. But the truth is, if you're open to learn, if you're open to execute, you're most likely going to get it right. So let me give you a feedback or a quick run through what you're supposed to do. The first I would do is run a fundraising audit. You want to itemize who are the people within your network who can fund you, what fundraising strategies has worked for you in the past, what can you do to raise money presently, what opportunities are around you. It's a very integral process, but with that you can get started. Once you're able to itemize all that, the next step is to go out there to find people who are outside the organization, who are most likely going to fund you. People across your service area, people across the people you serve. Having a list of these people is a good way for you to start. With that list, your internal list and your external list, you can then go on to create what we call the fundraising plan. The fundraising plan is simply how you intend to raise money from people within and from people without. People within, which is your personal network, your board members. People without, which are people across your service area. Now, with that plan, you need to go find people who are going to help you execute. If you could execute all by yourself, of course, go on to execute. You need to develop the resources that's going to go into that fundraising exercise, whether it's a proposal, marketing materials, all that donation page. You have to create them before then going out to go execute. Now, this is just a summary of the process, but it's a very integral process, and I know you need to learn it if you're still struggling to raise money or if you find yourself desperate trying to beg for this funding. There's the art and science to raising money, and there's a standard proving process to create results. This is why we've put together the fundraising blueprints for nonprofits, so that you can learn the exact process. You can learn from people who have been successful. You will learn from the king of fundraising who raised over $400 million in one night in today's money. So there's a process to it, and I want you to learn it. I don't want you looking desperate. I don't want you begging for funding, because your mission deserves to be funded. The people you serve deserve the funding. So go out there, speak like you deserve it, follow the right process, and raise the money you need to create the impact that you've always wanted to create.